Endurance number 9. What you're gonna do, 10 rounds of 2 minutes riding, 5-minute rest between the rounds. You're gonna take your BMX bike and you're gonna go to your local track and you're just gonna do laps. You may be able, in 2 minutes, how many laps can you fit in? You may be able to do 2, 3, whatever it is. And what you're gonna do is that you are going to challenge yourself by picking few jump to jump, few manual to manual, like find yourself technical challenge that's going to be challenging for you in a way where you can progress on this. So the first time you're going to do this workout, as an example, your track, let's say you're jumping the first jump at the end of the first straightaway, you're going to be jumping, let's say the triple, whatever, at the second straightaway. You're going to do something cool in the rhythm section and you're just going to chill for the finish line and then go right back on the gate, and that's what you're going to do for 2 minutes. That's going to be very challenging for you. So that's going to be your first time you're going to do this workout. The second time you're going to do this workout, what I want you to do is add more stuff. Instead of jumping one double in the first straightaway, why don't you jump 2 of them? And then at the end, you'll be able to basically flow the whole track and jump everything that's on the track for 2 minutes straight. So that's going to require a lots of control on your bike. It's also going to help you riding a bike while you're not 100% fresh. Many times when you're going to be racing, you're going to have one line, second line, third line. At the fourth line, your legs won't be fresh anymore. If you're in battle with somebody neck and neck and you need to really pass through this rhythm section very accurately, this workout will be perfect for that because it will teach you how to flow when your legs are not fresh. And as you progress into the workout, you'll be able to challenge yourself more and more and more on the track. At the beginning, it could only be manual few things. Maybe your leg's gonna give out, you won't be able to do it. As you get better, challenge yourself more and more and more. And the idea is that it'd be great for you to be able to just jump everything on your track and just flow beautifully. So that's the idea of this workout. Now, depending where you live, if you have access to an open track, open to the public, go in a time of the day where you basically have the track to yourself, where nobody's going to be bugging you. You'll be able to just keep on doing laps and you have the whole track to yourself. If you live in the United States and you only have access to a private track when they have structured practices, you're not going to be able to do this workout. So you're going to have to find a trail. You can go to a pump track, wherever you have to go to have access of a track where you can just do laps and do this workout. That's where you're gonna have to go. One thing I forgot to mention about this workout is that you have to pay attention to your configuration of your local track where you're actually going to do this workout. It's 2 minutes riding on the track, not 2 minutes where you have a section of the track where the finish line is so far from the starting hill that it takes you about 30 to 40 seconds getting back into the gate. That 40 seconds cannot be a part of your interval. That 2 minutes, it's full on 2 minutes riding, passing jump on your local track. Now, if your finish line happened to be very close to your starting hill, to the gate, then it's really quick. Get to the finish line, make a turn, go right back to the starting hill, and you keep on going for your lap all the way until the end of the 2 minutes. But I'm from Quebec, Canada. My local track where I grew up was a track called Pointe du Lac. Okay, that track back in the day, now it has changed now, but back in the day, it had a starting hill that start right here, corner, would go all the way back to the starting hill, and then it would go straight to the finish line. Starting line, finish line. Well, the finish line was so far from the starting hill that if I were to have done my workout there, I would have done the track in perhaps 30 to 40 seconds. Then it would have taken me at least 45 seconds to go right back to the starting hill. That part cannot be a part of my interval. So if your local track is somehow like mine, you are gonna have to be creative with it. What I would have done on this workout if I would have been on that track is I would start my 2 minutes from the gate. I would have gone all the way to the end, and then at the end I would just speak right back to that line over here, and then right there I would just make a turn and right back to the first line, and I would just make this figure 8 things like that. So I would have constantly be able to ride my bike during those 2 minutes. And of course, the purpose of the exercise, I would have given myself a fixed challenge to do for every of those laps. So I would have said to myself, you know what, I will jump this double here, I will manual the triple right here, maybe I can jump this double there. Right here, I will jump 2 by 2 all the rhythm section. So that's going to be quite of a challenge to do that for 2 minutes, 10 times in a row. So that would have been my challenge. So I would have gone 2 minutes, take 5-minute break, 1 round. Another time, 2 minutes, take 5-minute break, round 2, so on and so on, 10 times total. As I get in better shape, when it's time for me to go back to that workout, whenever it says on my training program, I would just add more stuff. You know what? This time I've been able to jump the double. I'm going to jump this double right here. And I'm going to, let's say, jump 2 by 2 here. And let's try to triple that last part over here. So just that little change would make a huge difference. It would increase the intensity a whole lot. So that's what you want to keep in mind. Continue to challenge yourself and do this interval correctly. At the very beginning on this exercise, you may not even be able to jump anything. You may just have to just pump, manual, keep your form right. And this is where you're at. This is where you're at. You're going to start building from that point on. Again, if you live somewhere where the track is private and they only have structured practices, obviously you're going to have, like I said, you're going to have to find yourself a place to do that. Either pump tracks are good if you go really early in the morning when the pump track is not busy. You may want to try a trail somewhere, and you're going to have to find that, and you're going to have to be creative with it. And last thing, if you do this workout with a trainer, they will be able to count the 2 minutes for you, and they can just blow the whistle when it's over. If you're going to do the workout by yourself, that's going to be hard for you to keep time since you're always going to be riding. So something that you can do is see how many laps you can do in 2 minutes, and you can go by that. Even if it's not exactly 2 minutes, if it's close enough, that's good. There is a pump track where I live right now where 2 minutes give me about 3.5 laps. So then I can just count on that for my 10 rounds. So it would be, if I were to do it by myself, I would just do 10 times 3.5 laps. It'll be close enough, it's going to get the job done, and you'll be able to get a great workout out of it. That's it for that. Good luck on this workout.